you weren't going to have much input into this person's physical appearance, other than what you described. It was down to the discretion of the experts what they matched you with.
Yeah, no, she's not getting any... Lee, I think, she's not getting any sympathy from me. But then at the same time, I don't want to be harsh to her, because it could just be like she has a bad edit. But like, regardless of the bad edit, you said the things that you said it in the tone that you said it in as well. So I really don't know how much really is you and how much is really the editing. That's all I've got for them. We'll be watching them. Hopefully things change tonight, because we're recording this Monday, so I'm going to watch the one today. And
we went live yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did.
We're trying really hard.
Great content and stuff. All right, guys. Moving on to Paul and Anita. That's the old man and the older woman.
I like Anita.
Older man and older woman.
I like Anita. Anita is very much... Well, she is...
Paul is an asshole.
He's
Terrible,
given, like,
terrible person.
He hasn't grown up this frat boy era. Or, like... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the whole... Oh, what's love, though? Because I think we were watching that together yesterday, and I thought he was going somewhere else with that.
Yeah, because at one point you're like, oh, he reminds me of me sometimes. I was like, what are you seeing?
No, because I don't when he said, like, what's love, I thought he was actually asking her what love was to her, so that he could then take that and say, okay, this is what it is to me. But then he was like, oh, I don't know. Well, sit in the fucking moment and think about it then. Why are you on the fucking show?
She did try.
Yeah, she did. That's what I'm saying. I'm having to go at him right now.
He kept, like, cutting her off when she started to...
Yeah, kind of antagonising her, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't understand, right, why he's on the show to begin with. Like she asked it herself.
Well, if you think back to his first VT, when he was the part, I think episode 1, when he was with the boys, and he was like, it's not about physical, like marriage eventually, it becomes about something else. Like, if you haven't had sex in so and so amount of time, like, it's fine. That's not what your marriage is all about. I think if I'm going to dissect his train of thought, right, I'll go that he's... cynical's not the right word. He's not logical either, because a logical person will come to a different, in my opinion, a different end of, like, it's needed because you need companionship. But then he could have said that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're also talking about a man who hasn't been in a proper relationship for 16
exactly.
years.
Like, he could have said, I'm in this because I'm looking for companionship, a partner, someone I can have fun with, enjoy my time with. But he didn't say it. He's like, I don't know what love is. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you tell me. I thought that was a dickish move. Because they just come from the whole, them going kayaking and stuff, and that was all cutesy and stuff.
But
right?
do you need to get married to have companionship?
Maybe he feels like he has to.
I suppose.
I mean, if you're with someone, a companion to someone for so long, you might as well just get married.
Agreed. I agreed.
Because if you're a companion, then you're not, like, uber rich.
But that didn't come across well.
Oh, no,
if that's
he didn't even say that he was looking for companionship. I'm saying, like, if he has said that, then fair, but he didn't say that.
No, he didn't. So whether he's trying to come forth, I'm not reading it. I can't see it.
Yeah, because why is he there? He's an arsehole. He's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Get him away from my television.
Get him away from Anita. Anita deserves better.
Yeah, she was the nicest, in my opinion, when it comes to the appearance thing. Because a lot of the women didn't find the men initially attractive. But she then said, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. Like, I'm here for so whatever reasons. Right?
Yeah, she was like,
like, you know...
Like, she was like, okay, I'm not physically attracted to you right now, but there must be something about you, your personality, your charisma, that must be well matched to me.
Yeah, she even said it. Oh, like, there's a reason why...
The experts.
She could see the reason why the experts matched them. And I was like, yeah.
Because she was like, I want someone who's
I think the
playful
experts
and young.
are playing in their faces, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't like Paul. Do not like him, but Anita deserves better. She really does. I think in a preview of what we watched last night, she walked out by herself at the
Oh, when they come together eventually after...
And yeah, from what I remember, she walked in by herself because the episode's coming out tonight, so...
Okay. I wasn't paying attention to that part. I also noticed I wasn't paying attention to a lot of things. And we'll get to that. Divarni and Julia-Ruth.
Oh, they look cute together. You want a call?
You mean optics?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think so, anyway. I'm not really sure. I missed one episode, so I'm not really sure what her tangent... Well, I say tangent. Why she reacted the way she reacted, to be honest.
The question I have is, are these people actors?
Why? Because I did, as I said, that episode I didn't watch, so I don't know why she was upset the way she was upset.
To because I don't get it. Whoever's writing the stories. Anyway, carry on.
No, explain to me what happened.
No, I'll get to. I'll get to why I think this in a minute.
But I think whatever happened, because I watched the part where they got to the dinner and they reconciled. So I was like, okay, was it really massive? Like, she came through and then she was very upset they had dinner. The conversation, she was like, he was like, I'm sorry for overreacting, raising my voice, and she was like, there was no need. I was very triggered. He apologized.
I don't think they showed that part, to be honest, because I didn't see it.
The dinner.
But maybe I wasn't paying attention.
I watched the dinner part, but the actual reason that she was upset beforehand, I don't know what happened then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't.
You don't know the reason why she was upset either.
Yeah, they didn't show us him raising her voice at her.
Oh.
I don't think they did. I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Because that's the conversation they had. So like, did I miss something?
Yeah, because she was like, he hadn't seen her all day or whatever.
Yeah.
I
So I was like, oh, because I know I did miss an episode. So I was like, maybe that's what they showed in the previous
missed
episode.
like the last 15 minutes of the episode. Honestly, there was nothing. You didn't miss a damn thing.
Well, I don't know, because the way they were portraying it in that 10 minutes,
that you didn't miss a damn thing.
looks as if like a whole thing.
Also, I saw a clip on
out.
TikTok. Did he sing to her?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think.
Are you sure? Because I saw a clip on TikTok. Wait a minute. Of him singing to her.
When?
I think this past episode. I didn't see that. But then we weren't really paying attention.
This episode?
The one yesterday.
I promise you, I would have noticed singing. I notice singing quite often apparently these days.
Yeah, apparently he did. Well, he did. But yeah, what do I think of them as a couple? I think she's a brat. And I think he's not being himself. He thinks that she's here. And he's here.
Okay. But do you think that's a confidence issue?
Yes, for him. Because he was like, oh, you don't get a second chance with a woman like that. It's not what he said. Because you say that about a good woman. But it's how he said it. And how he's been acting around her the entire time. He thinks she's a 10.
Fair. She is pretty.
He thinks he's a 2. With the way he's acting. He's not a 2. You know what I mean?
I know he's not a 2.
But he's like, he's punching.
He's trying to balance the scales.
Yeah, and I feel like because of that, he doesn't know how to really react around her or act around her properly or be himself. And then he'll hold shit in, not say shit, and then he'll explode off camera. And that's silly, in my opinion. And she is just, I told you, she's lazy.
How so?
If you want to be in a relationship or in a conversation, the only passionate bit that I saw about with the conversation was the one with the dinner that they had. Like, I think I told you this as well. Like, is it the editing where we're not seeing them have a proper conversation with a proper back and forth? Because they're showing us the awkward pauses to obviously really show how awkward he is or how awkward the conversations are, but it's not showing her trying to keep the conversation going. It wasn't, anyway. Like, for example, when she asked him, oh, what are you scared of? And he interpreted that in a very deep way.
Fair.
She thought my man was going to say, oh, scorpions or cockroaches, and then they were going to kiki about it.
Was that the tone that she led with?
That's what I thought she was going to say, because that was what she said. Like, she wasn't meaning it that deep. But then I said, babe, your tone? The tone in which you used to ask that question was a no tone. So you two, you don't know how to talk.
Because if that's the tone, that's a perfectly reasonable answer. He thought about it and gave a reasonable answer to the question that he thought had been asked.
So now, I asked you, oh, Faith, what are you scared of? I'm expecting you to be like, oh my God, flying cockroaches.
Yeah.
And then you're telling me about a traumatic event that happened to you in your life. I'd take it in. Right? I'll sit with it. And then we'll talk about it. Because you're opening up. And me as your eventual partner, I'm taking that in.
Okay.
And sitting with it. I'm not going to say, oh, you're an asshole.
Is that what she did?
She was like, you're kind of a bore. Because that's not what I meant. I was doing it in a lightsy, jokey way. And then you got quite dark and deep about it. I'm paraphrasing and being more of an arsehole than she was, but pretty much that's what she said.
But could it be like she wasn't ready to open up and she...
Exactly.
Because sometimes I'm not ready to open up about something.
She's a fun time girl. She's being a fun time girl right now. And a marriage, that's not what it's all about. For him, clearly. I said it's a mismatch. They need to cut it right now.
They do need to, like, as he has put, from my opinion, she does need to open, like, be vulnerable, as I would say. Because if that's the tone she's coming with and he's answering proportionally to the questions being asked, then she has to match the same energy. You can't.
But like later on, since she's such a jokey person, could have been like, oh my god, you know, like when we were on the camels and I asked you about, and you said, I actually wasn't, and then they would have kikied about it. You know what I mean?
Could have done that, yeah.
But nah, she was. I don't wanna.
I didn't pull out the chair for her. Yeah, that's what happened.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like that was pretty much, she didn't do that, but that was pretty much what she did.
That is what happened.
And that's why I called her a brat. Who cried and goes to the fucking corner to go and cry?
Shannon, we can't do that.
She's pissing me off. Get a grip. Honestly, I'm actually telling everyone to get a fucking grip. And it's not fair.
But at the same time, do you not, I don't know what relationship she's been with in the past that would allow such a...
Men love brats.
Do they really? I've never been with one that likes brats, so don't tell me. Oh, brats.
Yeah. I'm glad you recognize this with the look that I gave you.
I'm not a brat! What do you... I want an example. A life example. To clarify.
I can't think of one right now.
Well then, I'm not a brat then.
That is so funny. Okay, so what do we think of them? Do we think that they're going to survive? Do you think... I have no hope.
No hope for them or no hope for any relationship?
To be honest, I have no hope for any. Much less these ones.
Okay. So in the couples we've talked about so far, who do you think has the least amount of hope? We've already cancelled Paul and Anita. They ain't going nowhere.
Maybe Lee and Leah? We've only talked about 3 so far.
Yeah.
Maybe them? Maybe. Ashley and Grace. That is the feminist and the traditional man.
That was a mismatch. That was the most far-fetched mismatch ever known to me. Because what do you mean a feminist and a traditional man, as one would say, are together? She got the ick the instant he said, I believe like men, like, I can't remember what he said.
He asked for a tomboy Barbie.
Oh yeah, she got the ick from that.
In his VT, he said, oh, he doesn't know why women don't like rugby men. Exhibit 1. He said, oh, he's got strong women in his families. But he was brought up to be a traditional man. Exhibit 2. You know, I mean, the more he spoke, the more of an explanation of why women don't go for men like him.
She got an instant ick. Her and her friends.
It's the friend that was trying to be nice for me. I found that so funny. The friend that was like, oh, yeah, no, explain to him what a feminist was. And he seemed to be...
they were on TV. Of course she's trying to be nice.
Okay, yeah.
Because otherwise they'd be like, do you want to go home? Like, we could right now.
Well, that's a good friend right there. I'm not going to lie to you. Because she saved that whole thing.
So I'm like, let's go home. We don't need to do this.
I'll be like...
We've had our 5 minutes. Let's go.
There's enough time. Like, it's not the end of the world. The ink is not dry yet. On your contract with Channel 4.
Like, you just said I did. But, like, you know, we could tear up that little thing. Call something like, fire it on the paper.
I don't think that they'll survive. But they have had cute moments, so they could.
They could.
If they work on it.
She didn't like him touching her. She
Not
really
just
didn't.
him. According to her, she doesn't like touch in general.
That's possible. Like, that's possible. I do not know her, but she did not like him particularly touching her.
Yeah, no. Moving on to Kaye. Okay, pardon me, and David.
Oh, them. Right now, where I am with them, I like them together. I think they've learned to talk to each other well. I think the communication is getting better the more they spend time with each other, especially when they've had an agreement where they won't be physically intimate, and 2, they're being emotionally intimate with each other. So they're learning to be vulnerable with each other and trust each other with their emotions. Yeah. Which I really like, because that's very recommendable. Yeah, no, I definitely, I agree. I like where they're at. I think I already said this, that if they have any crosses, it would maybe be when they're living together and having to share space. Especially because he believes in pink and blue jobs. So I don't know which side they're going to take. Or they could both be well balanced where he's okay to do the blue jobs. So I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I've got my eyes peeled. They're quite nice. They're lovely to each other. They are. Yeah. They try to respect each other's little quirks. Exactly. Yeah. And they're open to each other's not bad sides, but like moving on. Dean and Sarah. Sarah's a drinker, isn't it? Huh? Sarah's the one that drinks a lot. No. Dean is the fun guy. The one that signed at the wedding. Yeah. Would you like your man to sing at your wedding? No. Agreed upon. Yeah. I feel like as a matcha person, I would know this, and I would avoid putting these people together, because she will drain the life out of that man.
She wants him to be stoic. He's not a stoic man.
He's a poet. He really is. That's how he describes himself. That's how he described himself. I'm just using his own words.
I don't think, but
there's someone out there for him, not just her.
I need to see the credentials of the experts.
Well, one of my friends said that he wants to see the dating profiles of the experts. He wants to know that they have like 10 out of 10 relationships, like they have great communication, never had a divorce, like, or if they have a breakup, it's been a commendable breakup, like nothing like may just happen. They just called it like a mutual. I was like, that's a fair point, because if you're an expert, that means you should be able to navigate grown-up relationship in a grown-up way. So I was like, I agree. If you want to be an expert, you'll be a psychologist, you'll be a therapist, or whatever it is that it takes to be called an expert. I want to see your dating background. I want to see your marriage background. I want to know that you.
Well, one of them, Paul, he's been married for a very long time, and his marriage has been very successful.
As far as we know.
But like, I want to see their qualifications. I don't care about their personal lives.
Do you not?
I want to see how many successful couples that they've matched.
That's fair.
I want to see the couples that they have matched, and if they have, those couples have not ruined each other. You know, like, I want to see their success rates. I want to see which university they went to, which research that they're using, or which matrix that they're using to match these people up.
Mm-hmm.
Because surely there has to be there has to be one. They can't be raw dogging this shit.
I don't know.
Because this is shit. This is diabolical. They really ramped up the drama. They said, feminist. What's a non-feminist? Non-feminist?
Come on.
How?
Patriots? I don't know.
Diabolical. Fuck. Oh my god. Tomboy Barbie. Fuck off.
Back to Dean the singer.
Yeah, Dean and Sarah.
Sarah is back shaming him.
She lacks emotional intelligence. She lacks tact. She lacks fitness. She lacks. I don't care.
Man.
She's not fit herself. She's probably got about more than 30% fat on her body.
That's harsh.
And according to the BMI, not me, according to the BMI, she could be overweight.
Fine, the BMI is not accurate.
I know that, but she's judging him based off of whatever.
I don't know, but I don't like
the way she talks about him.
No.
Like, you cannot like someone, they can get on your nerves. Say that, right? But I guess that is what she's saying, isn't it? But there's a lack of humanity to the way she says it. Like, a lack of consideration that he's a person with feelings and shit.
No. It actually reminds me, right? You know, like in secondary school when you have all the cliques, she feels like she's like in the pecking order of like the top of the food chain, and so she feels like she could pick down on him, sort of thing. Because that's how like they used to talk in my school in a way. Like they used to be that directly harsh about
people.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
So it could be that's just how she's
yeah.
That's how.
So she lacks tact. She lacks a specific awareness. Like, you can't just talk about people anyhow. Like, there's a care.
Maybe she never learnt it.
And that's the person that says she's ready for marriage. I don't understand. That's the person that the therapist or the expert saw, had an interview with, and said, oh yeah, let her join. Diabolical. I think this is becoming like X Factor, where they pick the good people, right? The people with the good intentions, and then they pick the ones for the good television. But in this season, they pick the television makers too much. There needs to be a balance. And this is where I said, are these people actors? Because the next couple that we're going to be talking about, Stephen and Nelly, it's come out that he was seeing someone, and as an excuse, he told the woman that he was seeing that he allegedly, all of this is alleged and of opinions.
I'm gonna TikTok this.
Yeah. He told the woman that he was seeing that he was filming, that he was trying to get back into acting, right? That he was filming a Netflix series. So now this has got me thinking, are these just people that like put their stuff on like backdoor and stuff, or is it background? Anyway, and like backstage, and they applied to MAFS through this, and they've given them a script.
Surely not. That's if
or an idea of what they need to act out, and they're just acting it out.
I hope not, because I feel like it could ruin some people's lives.
Because this man said he's a banker.
Yeah, is he not?
I want to see his LinkedIn. And he is worked for.
And if he's currently in work or he took a sabbatical of like 6 weeks, because there's no way as a banker he's taking 6 weeks off.
Exactly. Did he quit his job? Is he a freelancer?
I don't know. Because in the finance industry, there's no way he's taking 6 weeks off.
Yeah, how much accrued holidays do you have, bro? 6 weeks.
Or did you buy your holidays? Because I know some firms you can buy your holidays.
Yeah, true. But then if you're that minted...
Would you not just hire a personal, like, matchmaker?
Yeah.
Or do a professional matchmaking service?
Yeah. I don't like this season. Something's off about it that I can't... Anyway, back to the actual couple, Stephen and Nelly. Where we are so far, they're very cute.
Yeah. But
I did initially say that I don't trust them.
You did say that, but I did say that...
I said there's something in his eyes. It reminds me of Carl.
We did have that conversation. We were like, he's not... There's disingenuousness about it. Not from her side. I think she's very much... this is what I mean. If they are actors, they need to start disclosing that to people who are there with true intentions.
Yeah.
Because imagine you get there and then it comes to the end of it like, thanks, mate, but I was an actor. Your feelings valid, but from my side,
nothing.
Yeah.
Oof. That would hurt.
Right?
That'll cause a scene. What do you mean? But yeah, they're cute. I don't really have much to say. And Nelly, I'm so sorry about what's about to happen to you.
Wow.
Moving on to Joe and Maeve. That is the one that drinks.
Oh, her.
With the tattoo man. The tattoo man is very cute.
When she talks about her drinking, it gives me red flags. It gives me red flags. Like the first instance which he asked her when they were doing, so after they had a photo shoot and they were doing the reception with the families, and she was like, oh, look, we drink quite a lot. And so he asked, oh, how, like, when you get drunk, how do you act? And she was like, I get verbally abusive. I was like, oh. And he also said, oh, in his head. Not out loud, but I can see his head be like, ma'am, excuse me.
But then the more like they talk and whatnot, you can tell that he's getting us addicted to the toxic. He's almost under her spell. I'm not gonna lie to you. That person must be good.
Ma'am.
There must be something about
her. But nah,
her.
she's red flags.
She's red flags, but she's a vibe.
But she's not ready for marriage.
Red flag, but
in my opinion.
You know, I think if you sit down with this woman and say, she needs to not overdo. Because she's trying to be vulnerable.
She has her moments,
yeah. She's explained why she is the way she is, but she needs to work on actually being vulnerable and being accountable and holding yourself accountable for your actions. Because yes, you drink, but then if you drink too much to a point where you're hurting someone that you say you care about, there's a problem. So you need to know that there's a point where you stop drinking. And if you then get uncomfortable, if someone's forcing you to be vulnerable and you don't like it, just say, I don't like it, stop pushing me. And dead it. Sit in the awkwardness, go back home, which was what they did, what happened in that argument that they had. She didn't blow off, but that was because she hadn't been drinking, you know? So if she stays in that range of drunkenness, Gucci, in my opinion. I have hope for them.
Good.
That they could work. Because Joe is very fun. And that's what I've got to say.
I think, like, personality-wise, minus the drinking, I think they are compatible.
Yeah. That's what I said. She's a vibe. She's such a vibe. Yeah. Outside of the drinking, she's a laugh. She's funny. Like, she's got personality, you know? And she likes to move. She likes to do things.
They're both very active in their personal lives, which is good because you need someone who matches your...
And that is a businesswoman right there. And he's a PT and she's an esthetician. Talk about a combo.
She's an esthetician as well?
I think so.
So there's two of them?
One's a nurse and has a clinic.
Oh, okay.
I think she's just an esthetician. Don't quote me on that, but I think.
Okay.
Because they showed her in her shop giving someone a facial, so yeah. Anything else you'd like to say about Joe and May?
No, I like them so far, so good vibes.
Yeah, so far so good. And the last couple is a Bailey and Rebecca.
Oh, the one that wants an alpha man. Take a shot every time she says alpha. Fuck me. What? What do you mean?
Mr. 6'4", but he's 6'1".
Shakara?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I was gonna say something. Oh no, a knife in the kitchen? Wow.
But his friends did him wrong though.
No, those are good friends.
No, not about the height thing, but what his hobbies and personalities like.
I'm not gonna lie to you, those are good friends.
Tell me more.
He's a liar.
So you don't think his about his hobbies are true then?
Say you're dating a man, he tells you, oh, I'm an investor. Oh, I go to the gym all the time. Oh, I'm alpha. I'm like really, I'm my own person. Then you meet his friends and they're like, he don't go to the gym. He goes like, what, once a month? No. He changes his personality for his girlfriends. What? Really? I would appreciate such friends. You don't want friends who are telling. Those are friends who will tell you if they find out that he's cheating.
Yeah.
If he's a dirtbag, they'll tell you that man is a dirtbag. That's essentially what.
But he plays rugby, so I assumed he also trains.
But he said he goes to the gym, not training, not his physical.
But that's what she said. She wants someone who goes to the gym. So he does go to the gym then.
That's not the gym. Being active and going to the gym is not the same thing. Him playing football, him playing rugby. Then he could have said, "Oh, I play rugby, I play football. I don't go to the gym as much." He said he goes to the gym. He said he goes to the gym.
He did.
That man is a liar. He does it to paint himself in a better light, but that is still a lie.
Fair.
To him, small lie doesn't hurt. It's still a lie. He also does this weird. You know what the Brits call a cheeky chappy, like a cheeky chap.
Oh yes, a cheeky chap.
Yes. So they are the ones who have that naturally. He's not one of them. That's all. Like he's putting it on too much. Yeah, he's trying to be something he's not. Just stop it. He reminds me of Ollie as well. I don't know why.
Which Ollie?
Ollie from Love Is Blind, the one with the American lady that's pregnant. I can't explain why. He just does. Maybe it's the curly hair. I don't know. But yeah, I don't buy whatever it is that he's selling. I don't buy it. And obviously, she rightly called him out for it because it's bullshit. What else? She needs to. Fucking alpha, man. But she's falling for him.
You think?
She already said he's got the gift of the gob. She's falling for it.
She did say those words.
She's falling for it. And when they were on the bed and they spent time at the house, we don't obviously know what they talked about, but it's likely that he's put down all the whatever it is that he's doing for the cameras, right? And he actually was himself, and that's what she fell for. So that's likely. So good luck to them. I'll be watching.